Well, I couldn't stand it yesterday, so I went to town. First thing I did was I stopped at Ace Hardware. I took one of my Roper badges, reason being, it's a pretty good match for what's on the tractor. So we got some, basically this is semi-gloss ivory biscuit, can't pronounce it. So I painted up my little test sheet, and I'm not sure if the camera's going to show it, but yeah, I think I can use that for a touch-up, but I might have a snag, and we'll cover that snag in a minute. The second thing I did was I took this page that has the air filter part numbers, and I was going after a new oil filter because I am going to change the oil. So I stopped at Napa, and I got let's see here, so I got a Napa Gold oil filter, and then we spent about 10 minutes researching this because this is a Walmart air filter, and I know I put that in there in 2014, so that's 9 years old. This was the bottom of the original air filter, and then I had to put a strip of weather stripping around the top to get that to fit correctly. So like I said, about 20 minutes of searching, and we came up with a filter, SME 702247. He said is the match for what was in here. I'm not going to worry about the pre-filter, just going to get an air filter for it. But yeah, we got that ordered. A little pricey. I think overall it was $49 and then shipping. So yeah, a little pricey on the filters, but for 10 years of service, yeah, I think we're all right. So back to my paint dilemma. Like I said, this looked like a pretty good match to do touch-ups, which should work. But then I looked on my stock shelf over there, and I got this Mother's chrome polish, and I thought, well, yeah, if I'm on the fence about repainting the whole tractor, let's see what this does. So I used it on a strip right about that much right here, and I don't know if you can see it in the camera, so you can see the paint, but if we move it over to where I did the mother strip, now we're wider than what that is. So as you can see right there. So what my plan is I'm going to take that Mother's chrome polish, and I think this just has like a layer of oxidation on it. You can see these little spots in here, and it's taking them out, and it's also bringing back some whiteness. So I think if I do that and then come over to this fender, that should bring up the whiteness and take some of the spots out. And then depending on how white the Mother's chrome polish brings it back, I can blend some of this ivory and gloss white together to match the paint and just do the brush touch-up. So I pretty much buffed this whole fender, and it really brought the shine back up, but we still have a few little blotches up here that actually they're dings. Got a pretty big one right there. But this is going to ride right there, so I can touch that up and you won't even see it. And then I've just got these little blotches that I'll wipe this down with acetone to get the wax off of it, and then we'll come in, touch these little blotches up, and then after it dries we'll do it again with the polish and just see how that turns out. But I think if I do all this with that Mother's chrome polish, I don't think I'm going to have to repaint at all.